Dr. Sean here, and I'm joined with my client. So I performed hair transplant last year. Welcome.
Hi.
So he had a previous FUT hair transplant elsewhere, but unfortunately it didn't give him the results that he wanted. So last year I did FUE hair transplant, about 2,000 grafts. So how do you like the results?
I love them. I would say in comparison with the first hair transplant I did, it's a night and day result. What I didn't like about the first transplant is obviously they pulled a strip out of the back of your head, and the recovery time from that procedure was much longer, and the pain, I still have numbness in certain areas from that procedure, and I would swear the pain was probably 2 to 3 years. There were still spots where there was pain. I had pain from the FUE transplant I did with you for about maybe a week or two, but it was more like a bad sunburn. That's what it felt like. The back of the head was just sort of irritated a little bit, but it really healed quickly, and I was really happy with the results. So I'm back for another one.
And we're going to do another one. And so how did you like the graft survivability and the growth and the coverage?
Oh, in comparison with the first transplant, I noticed in the first one I did, there was probably every day 1 or 2 little follicles would pop out. This was the first procedure. And with the procedure I did with you, I noticed none of the follicles fell out. Like I noticed the hair all stayed. I mean, it was just, they were locked in tight. I don't know if it was maybe I was following the rules better for recovery or if it was just a better procedure, but that was one thing I noticed.
A lot of things matter, but you know, how did you like the post-op videos, the instructions, the communication with me?
Your team was amazing. You've been amazing. I mean, this is a big reason why I'm back, is because the communication, the post-op, the prep work, everything your team has done for me just to help me recover, help me recover, was great. It was what I needed. I didn't get much of that from the first transplant. It was just, you know, you're done, you're on your way. There was no follow-up.
I see. And how do you like the design of this procedure? How do you like it that it frames your face?
I love the way you've done the work. I mean, the first doctor never even drew on my head. You kind of nailed areas that were of concern. You prioritized where you wanted to put the grafts. And now that I'm 1.5 years away from that procedure, it's just night and day. I mean, the results are fantastic.
Perfect. Well, congratulations, and awesome. It looks amazing. I love it. It looks dense. It looks thick. It frames your face very nicely, and awesome. Would you recommend me to other people that want to do a hair transplant? Awesome. Excellent.